Yo, what up, dudes? I wanted to go over a really huge thing in this game right now that will really bump up your editing speed. It's been known for a while, but it's used always by elite level pro players in this game. It's something I slept on for way too long personally, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's a way that can enhance how fast you can literally edit, how fast you can steal boxes from other players, and how easy it is to dominate when you use this technique. If you watch players like mongraal, benjyfishy, and it feels like you literally could never hit that speed, it seems like it's physically impossible. Now, while it might look like a physically impossible speed to be hitting, there is actually one thing that mongraal is doing that can help you, if you do it, bridge the gap in speed. And that trick is really quite simple. He edits when he's taking those walls and in those box fights with his blueprints out instead of starting the fight or starting the edit with his shotgun out or his pickaxe out. Basically, by using your build menu to edit, it makes your actual second move a lot faster. And if you're trying to make it edit and then place a build, by editing with your blueprints out, that second move is going to be so much faster. Whereas if you compare that with a shotgun, after you make that edit, your controller has to open up your build menu and then select your piece that you're going to place, and that will add an inherent delay and make your game a lot slower when you try to do it that way. It's not drastic, it's not massive, but basically if you know that the follow-up move, the next move you want to make after your edit is to build another piece, you always want to be editing with your blueprints out. And basically here's how it works. When I say I want to steal this box, there's a guy inside of here, and I want to open up this wall and then lay a ramp inside, instead of using my shotgun to do so, I'll take my blueprints out, and immediately I can lay that ramp. Basically, if you compare it to using your shotgun, just watch what that looks like instead. Let's try that one more time. So you can see there's a little bit of a moment where I have to wait to swap into my builds, then select my ramp, and then put it out. And this is as fast as possible. I'm somewhat of a boomer, but I don't think my reaction times are too bad. And especially when it's a pre-planned movement, I can get it out pretty quick. Again, if you compare that to me doing this with my blueprints out, if I make this edit and then lay the ramp with my blueprints, it's immediate. There's no delay. And when I discovered this, it was crazy, and it makes so many of these mongraal and benjyfishy clips make so much more sense. The other benefit of using blueprint editing is that it's actually so easy to re-grab your edits and make an edit again. So when you build a wall and you open it up, if you're doing your editing with your pump shotgun out or with your pickaxe out, you cannot grab this wall again. So I'm going to be slamming on my edit button right now, and I cannot grab it until I get close to the edge. So if you're using your shotgun for your editing and you open this wall up, make a shot, you have to be pretty accurate in order to re-grab your edits again. If you're using blueprint editing, and I open this wall up, I can edit it. I can grab that wall anywhere, right? It doesn't matter. If I go off physically from the wall, I can't grab it, but as long as I'm on that wall, I can grab it and hit that reset. So if you're using like a pretty drastic edit like this, it's a good way to grab that wall again very quickly. Also, I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably been in this situation before where you have this wall open on the side, but because you're behind your ramp, you just can't grab that wall that's on the outside to close it up. Somebody might be shooting you from over here, and you're like, ah! And you're just getting absolutely lasered. But if you use that build technique where you are editing with your blueprints out, you can grab that wall again. Just a little side tip, but again, it just makes it way easier for you to do. Being on controller, seeing how we're aiming with just two little tiny plastic joysticks, anything that takes out a little bit of the individual challenge makes you more and more likely to come out of your fights on top and win more. Now, it still has a very good point to actually make your edits with your shotgun or your weapon out. It's not necessarily like you always want to be making your edits with your blueprints, because here's the thing. When you make an edit with your shotgun out, it's always going to be your shotgun sitting there waiting for you. And when it comes to controller delay, having that weapon ready to go right away does help you out. So say if you have somebody right here ready to go and you know that you're not going to need to make any kind of build play after you open that wall or make that edit, then you should probably be making the edits with the shotgun out, because if you make them with the edit, you're going to be sitting here with your blueprints and it's just one little step of delay. Whereas if you make them with your shotgun, you're ready to go. Now, in this situation, if somebody's inside of this box, I'm still going to want to be placing a ramp. But just as an example, say you already have a ramp in here, and you're like got them boxed onto the side of the ramp. You could just open up this wall, just do that edit with the shotgun and make that pop. Again, it's something that you're going to want to get used to using for both, but definitely if you're playing somebody and you're trying to like be aggressive and steal the walls and get as much builds placed around them as possible, editing with your blueprints is the move. Alright, buddy. Can you not turn off crossplay? Yeah, no, I'm 90%. People have been saying in my chat that you can, so I believe them. Ooh. Holy moly, man. Let me do it. It is low-key silly, like, how much more effective... Oh my god. Just boxing up is? Rather than driving somebody? Like... I honestly... I can't really see them getting rid of editing entirely, but it's a good question, dude. Guy wasn't bad. No! Don't do this, Ricky Bobby! What's up, baby girl? How you doing? Some weirdos playing this game, man. I swear, dude. Got him! Here we go. he had no traps. I would have literally been screwed. Oh my god.